Hello dear friends, talking about our swing between the old paradigm and the new one, I will tell you how I deal with the shift between 3D and 5 to reality right now and what it means. As always, we will have some tips to help you keep an eye on your mind and guide your thoughts towards living happier even in the chaos. This post can help you get through these turbulent times. I love you all much more gracefully, and dear friends, we love you very much. What kind of world you live in now? Do you live in a pandemic world with no visible end to terrible divisions and sharp political differences, or you live in a world where you are forever connected with a source of well-being? Experience oneness within yourself and feel love for all perspectives, because you know that it all helps you to find the clarity of your own point of view. Both worlds exist simultaneously on your planet. The difference between them becomes more and more obvious. One person is focused on the external reality while the other is focused on the inner reality in oneself. The outside world affects you in one, in other you affect the outside world in yourself. You submit to mass consciousness in another. You yourself are a consciousness creating a much kinder, more loving reality from within. In one it guides it, in the other you are guided by love, joy, and inspiration of the soul. Most of you seem to move between these two realms. You strive to create from the inside, and yet the outside world is very attractive. He wants to get inside. Unhappiness really loves. Society is expensive and fear, because the virus that lives in the minds and hearts of those who would like to infect you with this. For example, you want to live with the belief that you are being led and everything will be fine. But so many are screaming about destruction and the darkness that you begin to hesitate and wonder. The question is whether your optimism is unfounded. You want to feel God's peace and prosperity from the inside, and for a while you do it. Then the arguments of the world in favor of absence and chaos seem convincing, and you feel that from time to time you get involved in them. You want to love all your fellows, but the angry sacrificial behavior of some people becomes a trigger for you to deviate from your truth. You want to believe in a new world that is born, but unpleasant and predicting screams. When it ends, periodically raises doubts and fears. Dear ones, do not scold yourself when you slip from one reality to another. You are all spiritually very conscious beings reading or serving our words. You all know the idea that you create from the inside. Nevertheless, you grew up in the world that to this day insists that the outside world should dictate to you your joy, your health, your peace, and your prosperity. You know better on the application of the highest truth. In practice, in a world where it is not yet common practice requires some effort. You do not need to convince someone else to believe, because you see you do not need to convince anyone that you are doing from the inside. Just do it and let your life work. You will become happy and healthy, prosperous and peaceful, and then others will want to know how you do it in this crazy world. Focus on living your own life like that, how you want, and then you will become a source of inspiration for others and a vibrational force of change. Accept your own joy from moment to moment. Try to think with thoughts that give you a good feeling, one better thought at a time. Focus on any areas of life where you can feel abundant. Go through your days encouraging yourself to appreciate everything you can. If possible, look for a peaceful space of peaceful people and peaceful communication, and when others try to drag you in their arguments, just tell them, I am listening, I want to understand you. Send compassion, pray. Don't take it personally. While many of you want to share your opinions with others, examine your hearts and ask, I do this because I love to share what works for me, and because this joy is to elevate, inspire, and educate, or I strive to be right to make others understand that they need to change, or to confirm my own views seeking agreement. Only words spoken from love are worth it to pronounce them. Dear ones, you find that you oscillate between worlds, and this is normal. Be kind to yourself and be gentle when you enter a world based on the outside. Slowly and gently direct yourself to the camera based on the inner one, kinder, more loving, more feeling thought for one. Many shout about doom and darkness armed with facts, accusations with fear and anger. There are also many calm spiritual ones praying for peace and dreaming about it. Living the most kindness, the happiest, most loving life they are capable of, and serving others in all respects, large and small. They do it, you do it so hard. Dear subscribers of the world, repair your DNA. If working on yourself creates you difficulty, we invite you to learn about yourself and your power from Abundance Handbook. You will find there healing guides that will help you figure out how to work with energies. We'll give you tools and keys. How quickly go from 3-dimensional reality to 5th dimension of consciousness. Link to Abundance Handbook you will find under this video. Only love.